Yeah?
I just like the word ripple.
You know what that is?
I mean, I
Wait,
just,
wait, save it.
Yeah, I know what ripple means.
I have $1,000 that says Bobby couldn't figure this out in 20 guesses.
I know.
Oh, yeah, I can.
What?
Ripple?
Yeah.
In the ocean, they have a ripple of water.
That is also correct.
That is
I guess
no,
I
it
give
is
him $1,000.
So well, how much do I get there?
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. How much do I get?
Ripple's a song.
Oh, from the Grateful Dead.
God damn it! Are you kidding me?
he would know that.
How would you know that? Are you like the Dead?
I just saw the documentary.
Really?
I burned through it last weekend with the one, Long Strain Trips.
I can't imagine.
Long Strain Trips?
Okay, name your 5 interests
In life?
in life.
Star Trek? Okay.
What a weird.
Whoa, I love it. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Star Trek Next Generation.
Okay.
Do you know anything about that?
That's the one Picard's in.
Yeah, dude, that's good.
Yeah.
You won.
I have Bill. What's the name of the lead guy? Bill. He played Kirk.
William Shatner.
William Shatner. I call him Bill.
So gross.
He asked me. He made me cry in front of him
Whoa.
Why?
because he was doing a movie, and his movie was based on 5 comedians that break into an elder comedian's funeral so that they can get a chance in comedy. And my character is someone who at the funeral realizes he doesn't know this guy, but he realizes he needs to mourn the death of his father. He said, "Can you cry?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Let me see it." And I said, "Well, I'm going to preface this." He goes, "Don't tell me anything." I said, "Okay." And so I started crying, but when I cry, I feel silly, so I start giggling.
Yeah.
So it's a weird laugh-cry thing.
Yeah.
And then I got done, and he was like, "That was interesting."
That's not good, though. Interesting is not a good thing.
I ended up talking to him about it. I ended up talking
Yeah.
to him about it 20 years later. 20 years later, I run into Bill Shatner, and I said, "You made me cry in front of you." And he goes, "I remember it.
He remembers that.
I remember it." Yeah, well, I mean, he probably made a bunch of people cry, and
Yeah.
then I was one of the ones. His house is right by Joe Coy's house. His office is right by Joe Coy's house.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I just saw him not too long ago.
He
out
looks
there.
great.
I couldn't believe it.
He's dead to me, William Shatner.
Okay.
Whoa.
Because I've had fucked up experience with him, so he's dead to me in front of life. That's why I used to be a Star Trek, the original,
Yeah.
but now I'm only Next Generation and Deep Space Nine, dog.
What did he do to you?
Deep Space Nine.
What? I was at the Billboard Awards. I'll tell you what it is. I told you this before, but I'll say it again, dude. I'm passionate about it.
Okay.
Oh, well, your podcast listeners let you tell the same story twice? That's so funny. My don't.
Wait, you've never told us?
No, I've told the same story a lot.
know.
I like telling the same story. That's how it gets better. But then they're like, "Bert just tells the same fucking story."
I know,
We get it. Rogan changed your life. Enough.
Enough of it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the story.
How about opening that wine, Pete?
Yeah.
I'm
Open
done,
the
baby.
wine.
I am done. I am done promoting a fucking thing. That's not a thing. All I've been doing is promoting.
Yeah.
And I'm leaving for Fully Loaded tonight, and I'm done. No more podcasts. I'm not going to do another. This is my last podcast for like probably 7 weeks.
Fuck yeah, dude. We're the last one, dude.
Do you have no idea?
What's
I'm in this
you're going your
fucking-
tour.
I've been in therapy like twice a week. I'm done.
You look
talking
healthy
about
right now.
myself. I feel
You look
great.
better
You're like
than you.
maxed out though. You just stretch too much. You feel like what are you
Yeah,
feeling?
I was too much talking about me. That's why I'm like, and you know what happens is like I forgot how much fun just getting on a podcast and fucking talking to people is, as opposed to going like, "Hey, did I tell you about my movie? You know, like, or did I tell you about this
yeah.
tour? Or did I tell you about my special Razzle Dazzle? Or can I tell you about my fall tour?" I mean, it's just like so much promotion, and I'm just,
You're done.
I'm done.
Let me tell you about William Shatner, my friend.
And by the way,
Bill.
you do that, and I'm gonna fucking light up Gene Simmons. Keep going.
Oh, you have one Gene Simmons? Oh, fuck, bro.
Fuckers got it coming.
Wait, I think his daughter just followed me on Instagram. You're friends with her.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
good.
So-
DM her.
Fucking
DM her.
name
what did
drop.
I say?
Oh, your dad's a.
You're fucking bragging, babe.
Yeah, it was in her music video.
Oh, I'll just drink it out of the bottle.
I have cool people follow me too, baby.
But no, I actually think the son does.
Oh,
Who do you think has more? I bet you have more cool followers, like more celebrity followers than me.
No way, dude. You're way bigger than I am.
How many followers do
Who
you
has
have
more
on Instagram?
followers? Can we check right now?
Oh, don't even. I put mine on private, so there's not fair to even ask.
Why would you put them on private?
Because they were after me. The internet was after me. For 2 months.
The internet was after you?
They were after me, dude. And I had to put it on private, dude. I've had enough of it. Yeah. I put it on private. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy people.
Yeah.
So I put it on private, and then I don't know when I'm going to undo it. But let me go back to Bill Shatner, dude.
Wait, before you start this,
Yeah, I feel like what you're doing right now. I feel like
no, I know what I'm doing.
I know you're pushing me until I tell it 30 minutes later. I'm not doing that.
No,
I'm not playing this game with you, dude.
No, do you read negative comments on Instagram?
Oh, does he?
Have I? Yes. Have you?
I have in the past.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Oh, I can't on this podcast. But I had a bad one that was. I thought I was fucking in the clear. I thought it was someone else's fucking page. It was someone else's page.
Oh.
Wait, I know this feeling.
You know this? Oh, I thought you knew this comment. This
No,
fucking
not the
comment.
comment, but
was
it's
the
that
comment?
feeling of you think you're just going through Instagram. It has nothing to do with you.
And then you read something about you on somebody else's fucking thing? Oh, that's crazy.
You're
And
like,
I've been
"Fuck."
promoting so much. I've been on so many things.
Yeah.
That I can't even get on YouTube anymore.
Oh, really?
I can't even get on YouTube because I'll pop up in my own algorithm.
Yeah.
And I just see it and I go, I don't even want to fucking know what I said. It's
Yeah.
either because it's either, whatever. I just get off it. I'm off Instagram. Or not off it. I'll watch other people's shit, but I can't even read other people's comments. I was reading some guy's comments. They were all shitting on this comic. And I was like, oh, this has got to be a pretty safe place, right?
No.
And the first comment is, Bert Kreischer's reading these comments getting upset.
Whoa. I swear to God.
I almost wanted to follow that guy and go, can you work for me?
Yeah.
Can you work for me? Because you know me just as well as I know. Better than my wife.
Bill Shatner.
Bill Shatner.
Hello. So years ago.
Yeah.
Are you listening? Mm-hmm. No, you didn't. You did an eye thing.
No, I'm drinking. I'm thinking about.
No, but you looked on the ground, not your glass.
I'm listening.
Are you really?
I'm active listening.
Okay, so, remember the Kim Jong-un?
Which part?
Where they told me I had to play. I got to go back a little bit.
Okay.
So, Billboard Awards goes, can you play Kim Jong-un?
That's right.
So I go, okay. So they go, come to Vegas. So they had me in Kim Jong-un in the audience, and D.L. Hughley was supposed to do a bit with me on stage, but he forgot to do it. So I just sat there in the audience as Kim Jong-un, and that didn't do nothing. Yeah. I sat there all show, and he didn't do it. And I'm sitting there, and now people are going, why the fuck is this guy sitting here? It's Kim Jong-un. All right, so that's what happened. So the year later...
I just want you to know that in telling this story, as a superior storyteller than you, like I'm better than you.
Well,
No, I know I am.
I know you
I
are.
am.
You're
yeah.
a good one.
This is one of my favorite stories you've ever told. It already sets up this is a great setup because D.L. Hughley forgot to tell. Now you look like a fucking lunatic. This is a really great setup to a story because now you look like some lunatic dressed as Kim Jong-un. No one's referenced it.
No reference it. So I sat there the whole time. Right? And then Abby, my manager, was sitting behind me. And when he forgot to do it, she kept saying, I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
In my ear. The whole show. My manager was right behind me. I'm so sorry. Because she knew I was living. Because I had to be on prosthetics.
Do we have a visual of you as Kim Jong-un? Is this it?
No, that was Kim Jong-il.
Oh, well, you play them so differently. They look like the same.
They're different.
Korean
Yeah,
guy.
it's different. It's a different, like, you know what I mean, point of view.
What was
energy.
your motivation between Kim Jong-il?
So anyway, so then a year later, Billboard
I
Award.
got Kim Jong fucked one time by making a Kim Jong joke.
What was it? What was it?
I said, can you believe how arrogant of this guy to name all his kids with his first name, Kim?
That's why.
Yeah.
Kim, yeah.
That's his last name.
Last name.
Yeah, no shit. I found that out the hard way.
How would you not know that?
Asian Twitter. I didn't know. I didn't realize Koreans
There's
put
Asian Twitter. Don't fuck
their
with
last name
Twitter.
first. Asians lit me up. I had to delete the comment, and then they weren't done with me.
Oh no, we're not.
They
still
weren't done with me. They were like, oh, you can't just delete the comments, fuck boy. We know what you meant. And I really thought he named his kids Kim Jong Un, and then like
Jong-
Albert Charles Kreischer the first, Albert Charles Kreischer the second, Albert Charles Kreischer the third.
Yeah. Anyway,
Keep going.
can I finish?
I'm dying to hear.
So a year later, the Billboard Awards goes, we're gonna make it up to you.
Okay.
So I go, what is it? They go, we know you love Star Trek. I go, fuck yeah, keep talking. And they go, well, how about a sketch with you and William Shatner? Ooh. I go, do I have to fly to Vegas again? They go, yeah. So I fly to Vegas. He's not there for rehearsal. It's just me at a fucking poker table, and we have some dialogue, and we get in a tiff, me and William Shatner. Then he finally arrives. He walks in the tent, and he looks at everyone, and I go, he looked towards me, you're out. And then they put me out of the tent, and I go, what happened? Yeah, he just wants to do his own thing. I go home now? They go, yeah, sorry.
That's poor producing right there.
I mean, would you be mad though?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'd be livid. I won't. I can't. I'm not an actor like that though. I can't. You can't put me on a set and tell me to wait. I start getting really depressed.
Yeah, but you do it.
Nope, I don't.
Yes, you did it for your movie.
No. That's very different. I was starting my own movie. I can be the lead of something. I can't be cast and then go sit in this trailer and then we'll come get you when we're ready for you.
You've never done that before
No,
in your life.
I won't.
No, you have.
No, I won't.
You must.
I have. No, I haven't. No, I have. Obviously, I have.
Like
Yeah.
I have very specific wording, and if I fuck the wording up, I don't like it. And I always envied guys where it really looked like loose and just fast and loose.
It's funny. My chaotic thing is still precise, and like you do a bit about I forgot what the bit is, but you do a bit where you're on a roller coaster going down. I think it's I don't know.
Oh, it's about pot. I can't smoke weed.
Yeah, and you're going or
Yeah.
something. You know what I mean? I don't know the detail of the joke, but
Yeah.
I remember watching and going, "Wow, that seems like a bit that's kind of spontaneous. You have to commit to the thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But it seems free and loose, but it's a written thing. But it's like the way you deliver it, right?
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true.
Give yourself credit.
No. It's not a knock. It's certain guys just seem more free or something. Like I can't explain it. Like Ari's like that. Ari goes on stage, and I feel like wherever the fucking room goes, he's on the boat and he's rocking with the boat.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a little bit like, if the boat rocks that way, then I go fuck yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like if the boat's going, you're like if this sinking, I'm going to sink with it.
Not even sink is negative. No, not
Okay.
sink. It's just fluidity. Like it's this can, I don't know. It just seems spontaneous to me, but maybe I'm just falling for the illusion.
You what you're doing is what we all do,
Right.
and it's in our heads,
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Like when I did that Austin show, I just tweeted 2 weeks ago because I literally thought I did this like show, the theater show with Austin. I was like a guest star. It was like a bunch of like more alty local Austin comics, and I went on late. It was the show had already gone on. The theater was a theater, and I walked up there and I said my first joke, and I literally went, "Oh, they hate me," in my mind. I go because I know the amount of people in this room,
Right.
and I know the value of laughs,
Right.
and I'm not getting the value, right? So they hate me. And after every joke, and then I started doing stuff. Let's go edgy, right? And then that didn't work. I go, I'm going to clean it up. Nothing I did, I felt like it worked. And as I literally went, good night. And ask any of the comics there, I bolted out of the theater and I went, I fucking suck. And I went to CBS and it stayed that way for 24 hours until the next day. And I was walking around, Austin, people were like, you killed it last night. I was like, what?
I had one of those. It was during the it wasn't a set, but it was during the lockdown. It was like when we were first sort of coming out of lockdown, and Michael Che was doing these like shows in Brooklyn on the back of a flatbed truck. Remember when that kind of shit was happening?
Yeah. I never did them. Yeah.
And me and Okerson went out one day just to hang out, and then he invited us on stage. I hadn't been in front of a crowd, and Mike and I looked crazy. My hair was like all long and like froed out, and I was wearing like cutoffs with like socks pulled up because we'd all been in the house, and like I think I had a beard, like and Che just started fucking with me, and I didn't have any juice in the tank. I just didn't. I wasn't on my game, and I couldn't hit him back. And when I was trying to hit him back, it was bombing. And I got off stage, and I walked out of the wherever it was, like 4 blocks over. And the whole walk, I was going, "Fucking loser! You fucking suck! You're a fucking loser!" Out loud to myself.
Yeah.
I was drunk too, which didn't help.
Yeah.
And then Jay called me. He's like, "Where did you go?" And I go, "I'm fucking never doing comedy again." That's where I went.
I know where our heads are.
Yeah, and he was like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah, that was it.
Look at how many people there are.
So many.
Was that many people?
Yeah, it was wild. He did it like a bunch of times. And it was like when the BLM things were happening, so they wouldn't bust anything like this because they were scared that they would look racist.
Oh, right. I love it. Yeah.
But and then I went back. Like he talked me down, and I went back, and then I saw Che, and Che was like, "That was so fun, man." And Che goes, "It's fucking dummy saying he's going to quit comedy."
I know.
And Che's like, "What are you talking about? Like,
know.
that was so fun." And I was like, "I fucking bombed." He's like, "You weren't even doing a set, dude. We were just like riffing. Like, who cares?"
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, I don't know. I was so in my fucking head. It's horrible.
But
it's horrible.
But let's analyze that. Why do we do that? What is it about our lives and who we are as people? Because I know a lot of comics that don't do that. They're so confident. It's like even when I think, oh, I was mediocre, they're fine with it. They can move on with their lives. Me, it's life altering sometimes. Like I lose sleep.
I think no truly good comic doesn't do that. That's what I think.
And I love where you're going.
Yeah.
I love exactly this road.
That's what I think. I know famous guys that are really established, that have big followings, that are good enough at comedy. And when I say, what I mean by good enough is they pull it off, and they pull it off a lot of the time. But when they don't pull it off, and I see the way they react, I'm like, you're not a good comic. You just managed to pull it off sometimes.
Yeah.
A good comic, we can all agree Burr is a great fucking comic.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Burr, this is before he was famous, but this is who he is at his core. I remember seeing him headline at Caroline's, and the room was like half full. It was like a Tuesday or something. And he had a great set. Like the material was there, like, you know, and then he came off stage and he was like, we were talking, and I was complimenting him, and we were just bullshitting. And then he went to leave, and he turned around and he goes, that was all right? Like, and I was like, there it is, dude.
Yeah.
Like, there it is. Like good comics feel like that.
Yeah.
To me, Maria Bamford is a fucking genius.
She is.
She is a fucking genius. She is one of my favorite comics, and I'm lucky enough that I've gotten to tell one of my favorite comics that to her face, which is really cool. But like, Jesus Christ, dude, I'll see her after sets where I'm like, are you going to go jump off a bridge right now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she's like, oh, God damn it. I just didn't, I shouldn't have done that. They hated me. And I'm like, hated you? They loved you.
Yeah.
Like, and she still like does that thing where she's like, I shouldn't have done that voice for so long. And, and you're like, that's a good comic. I'm not saying you have to cut yourself and torture yourself after a set. But like, if you don't have that thing in you, then how could you ever get better? How could you ever look at the comp and go, I got to get my fucking game up? My friend, I'll say this and I'll shut up.
No, keep going, but.
My friend said this about, I remember Eminem and Royce the 5'9" put out that Bad Meets Evil record.
Yeah.
And I remember me and my friend Jim listened to it for the first time, and he goes, shit, man, if I was a rapper, I'd be intimidated. Because they were so good on it.
Yeah.
And that stuck with me. And I was like, I have to look at comedy like that. Like, and I do. Like, when I see a good special, which, whoa, it hard to find.
Yeah.
But when I see a good one,
Yeah.
I'm like the Cat Williams one where it's like raining the whole time and it's the White House backdrop.
Yeah.
I watched that special and I was like, I'm not working hard enough. I'm like, that motherfucker he just leveled the fucking room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Here
We're all over the
You
place.
road
It's
dogs who've done road dog type stuff before?
Yeah.
It's a lot, man.
cool. Here, hey, do we got the list? I'd love to not just scream it out, but
Yeah.
here I will.
Okay.
We're in Atlanta, Georgia, Salt Lake City, Seattle, San Jose,
Wait.
Grand
Do
Prairie.
we want to do the
Texas.
dates?
Yeah.
So people know when.
I'll do the dates.
No, they got to look it
Can I do the
up.
dates?
Can I tell you something about our fan base? Or maybe probably yours?
Yeah.
They're not looking at us.
No, they're not.
think?
Go- You tell them do
you wanna do
that
the
we're in their
city?
city. Then 2 weeks after we do it, they go, when are you in Salt Lake?
Dude,
We go, we were there 2 weeks ago. And they go, fuck.
we have had stuff like that where the dude drove up a weekend early and he's like, fuck, it's next weekend. I drove 7 hours.
We have the same fan base.
Yeah.
We have the
Yeah,
same fan
yeah.
base.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
Atlanta, October 20th. Here,
Okay.
You do the city, I'll do the date.
Salt Lake City.
October 26th.
This is already a mouthful. Seattle.
October 27th.
San Jose.
November 9th.
You get one
Grand
more.
Prairie,
You get one more.
Texas.
November 10th.
There we go.
Do Austin,
Then
do Austin.
Austin, Texas.
November 12th. What is on there?
Sneaking one in. Portland, Oregon. Oakland, California. San Diego.
All right, get one more.
Yeah.
Oakland. I'll do one. Oakland, California, November 17th. That's it.
There we go.
That's
there we
enough.
go. And then a bunch of others were in New York, and then we end up in
Texas.
Kansas City and Omaha, Nebraska the last
Wow.
couple days.
We did Tulsa. Amazing. Have you done? You haven't done, obviously.
I don't
dude.
think I've
You're
ever
gonna love
been
it.
to Tulsa. There's a
It's
few
so
of these
great.
that I haven't
good.
spent a ton of time in Ben Salem.
yeah.
Not enough time in Ben Salem, which is a real place. It sounds like a place where only like the pilgrims live, but it's a real place where humans live.
Right.
In Omaha, I shoot reservation dogs there, so I go there often. I've been there
Okay.
5 times.
Yeah.
They shoot it in Omaha.
Yeah.
That's
right.
And
I remember. Yeah.
No, they shoot it in Tulsa.
oh, it's not Omaha.
So he's lying.
Tulsa.
Tulsa.
Oh, then go to
Omaha.
Omaha. It'll be fun.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's where I'm from.
Oh wait, where am I? I shoot. They play Tulsa.
In
That's right,
Oklahoma.
Are you going to Tulsa?
In the red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well then go to Tulsa too. Yeah,
Yeah,
great.
we're-
It's great.
No, we are going.
Yeah, that list that we just
show.
read was places that we're going. You just were like, here's some random cities.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
You should go there.
Do you guys fight or no?
No, not really. I think
Physically?
I think probably I get on their nerves a little bit, and they don't really get on my nerves. But I get on their nerves
Like what?
a little bit. Just I feel like your energy right now. I'm stepping on your.
But I guess I'm curious as
Pissing me
to
off.
like what do you
me
mean?
off.
Like what is an example?
Well, I feel like when we're different types of hungover, especially Blake and I. He is has to crawl in his shell. Don't talk to me, and I'm still drunk, so I'm having a great time until mid afternoon, and then I'm like, I need a little sweepy.
And you think that bothers us?
I think that bothers Blake. I think that bothers
I welcomed it on the way to where the hell were we going? Louisville.
Louisville.
Is that where you got your gas?
Yeah, that's where I got the road gas.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a wild
Road
night
gas.
in
Road gas.
Indiana.
Wait, how did that happen?
As far as I can remember, I think I had been watching sports highlights of baseball, and I attempted to do a slide into home.
Yeah, that's the rumor that he was like, watch this. This is how you slide into home plate, and then just dove into the carpet of the hotel
Yeah,
It's not a good idea.
of our Marriott Bon Voyage.
And you're drunk?
yes, very,
Yeah.
very.
It's like the kind of carpet where it can't be slippery at all because if one person slips, the entire hotel franchise will pay.
That's what I love about Marriott Bon Voyage.
Yeah, very safe carpet.
Yeah, good carpet.
Who picks the hotels? Your guys though, or?
Yeah, I think we just were like, then you don't want to stay in a shithole because
Yeah.
we've done that, and I don't want to anymore.
we like to have like a good gym. So like as soon as we land, we can work out for
You could probably
15
tell, Bobby.
to 12 minutes.
Whoa! I didn't realize.
Oh, shit.
I think I'd gain weight.
Yeah, I have actually. Yeah,
That too.
that too. That
I gonna
Muscle and
Yeah. Go for it. They're kind of interesting.
Have you had one yet?
They look
I ate
like
3.
they fell
I'm not
into an
stopping.
ashtray. I don't know why they're all covered in that.
Because
Yeah,
it's got, what's that called? Lihong?
Lihing.
Lihing.
So there's 2 different things. Sorry, I'm talking about the noms again. There's 2 different things in here.
Yeah.
There's like gushers
11. Yeah.
And then the belts.
and
the
the
belts.
belts.
Yeah.
I like a good
Do
belt.
people like pick just the little balls or just the belts
I
out?
do.
Like green M&Ms or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have
What do
more
you pick
flavors.
out?
Do you like the balls or
Are you
belts?
guys sponsored by
No.
Noms, or?
We're just obsessed with them.
Okay.
Well, is that a brand new one?
Bobby and I just keep
We just
eating
love
them.
these, yeah.
What do you
What, you
pick
want
out
a
the
dino
belts
egg
or
for
the
home?
noms?
I would
I
like.
like the
take a
belts. I
dino-
like the
take a dino-
Lihing Mui belts. Those
Yeah.
are my favorite
Yeah.
because did you have one of the belts?
Yeah, but
They're
I
really
think they
good.
also have those in Hawaii as well, right?
Yeah.
I'm
so
assuming they have all of this shit.
Yeah,
in
they have,
Hawaii,
every
right?
ADC store.
Says Hawaii all over.
Blake's like, it's Hawaiian, so why would you think that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go to any store, they have them.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
like a whole section of noms.
Right.
It's a hit over there.
But did they have it in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard they surf in Hawaii. Is that true or nah?
I want to talk about the movie. The Workaholics. It's a legendary movie that could have been made, never was made.
Yeah.
And as a fan, I want to know why.
I feel
people
like
can
it's maybe better that we didn't make it because now the legend is built up in people's heads. Like people have like came to us and like meet and greets, like crying, being like, "I just wish it was the movie. I know it's gonna be so good." And I'm like,
It would have been
I bet it was going to be. I mean, it was Durs wrote a very, very funny script.
Yeah.
We were very proud of it. We were ready to go. And then Paramount Plus called us. What is right after New Year's?
Yeah. They were like, "Are you guys excited about this new year?"
How do you guys feel about Cameo?
Yeah.
That'd be so good if they had somebody from Cameo call to break the news and go, "Silver lining, Cameo."
And we set your rates.
Yeah.
Was it upsetting the call? Obviously.
Yeah.
Because we had like our schedule. We were like just 4 or 5 weeks out from like production.
Wow.
We had like already rented out space and
Director already hired?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Kyle Newacek, who's with us on this tour,
Yeah.
who is our writer and director, who we created Workaholics with.
Yeah.
He was going to come back and direct.
we got all
We
the
had
other cast cleared.
a bunch of the like
Griffin.
production staff, like our key grip and the grip team was coming back.
Wow.
Our electrical guys were coming back. The camera operators. Wow. Everything.
Yeah.
But then Fauci
Dr. Fauci.
had to open his fucking mouth.
Dude, that was weird that Fauci himself gave us the call.
Yeah. I was like, "Aren't you busy?" And he was like, "Actually, no. That's pretty easy to make all this stuff up on this."
It was COVID related.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't really. It was.
I wish.
No, it was not COVID related.
What's Fauci having to do with it?
I'd just like to talk about
Blame everything.
Fauci.
He likes to blame
It was like a comedic take. But,
Yeah,
but
very
fuck
funny.
me. Yeah, it had nothing to do with Fauci or COVID. It had to do with new global mandate that Paramount Plus was leaning into because they think that the bigger they go, the more automatic the hits are. So good luck with that.
Yeah, so essentially we were like kind of in the gray area of were they going to get the bang for their buck? Like we're not like $100 million property.
Right.
So, and since they're trying to be more international, they said that we didn't have the international appeal.
We also don't want to make a movie for $5 million, right? Like we want to make something that like serves our audience, gives them a big adventure, something that's like that's movie worthy. You know what I mean? And
We did 7 seasons of the show. It was like, you know, because at first when they came to us and they asked us to do a movie for $5 million, we were like, well, no, essentially that's just, we're kind of doing the show again.
Right.
And I know $5 million to people that don't know how to make movies, that seems like a ton of money.
El
but-
Mariachi was made for $10,000, but
That's true.
That is true. That is true.
never
That was
seen
back
it. Not a fan.
1992.
Robert Rodriguez, big director,
Yeah.
launches his career.
Heard
Heard
of him? Spy Kids?
Shark
Spy
Girl.
Kids 2.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Yeah, no doubt.
Bangers.
All bagger.
Anyway, talented guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so essentially, we said no, and then they came back to us and gave us a real budget that we were really excited about. We wrote a script, and it was we were like, we're kind of walking the tightrope of is this going to be too expensive or not, and we were like willing to take some things back and like maybe take some set pieces back.
Yeah.
But they never even had that conversation. They were just like, very funny guys. All right, see you in a few weeks when we start production.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It needed a better third act, and I had it all lined up. We were going to make some changes.
Do they own the property? Right? I mean, do
They own
the script?
Workaholics for sure.
Did they own the script though? You can't shop it around anywhere else.
So, I mean, I don't know who gives a fuck or to get to in the
I
weeds
care.
legally. But they did give us the option to take it somewhere because why wouldn't they want to make money off of somebody else spending the money to pay for it, right? Because it would always revert back to Paramount at some point. And everyone else was like, why would he pay for this movie to be made to only have it for 24 months, right? Like, doesn't make sense business-wise.
I saw.
Yeah. And so it all ended up as a big pile of dong.
Dong.
That's
Dong.
why.
Dong.
That's why
Dong.
we started the strike.
Yeah.
Yep.
Enough. We've had it.
Yeah.
I called Fran. Pressure. And this has to stop.
Let's mobilize.
She's a Fran.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Sweetie, the boys are cute, right? You know, we
I'm not here for
no,
this.
no, I just want to.
Random
I want to play a game. I want to play a game though.
Yeah.
So, can I play a game?
I would love to.
I
Why'd you
love
look
that.
at
I'm a game guy.
I love games.
But do a voice.
Let's hear the
Do a
rules
voice.
first.
You want to play a game?
What?
This is like a
Slow-mo.
Saw movie.
No. Put the lotion in the basket. Who am I doing?
She's a great big fat person.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Very good. Pretty good, huh?
Very
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jason Biggs.
Right.
I almost got it.
You got it, right? Yeah, I'm going to do other impressions.
That you just did yourself.
Very good as a trick one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, the other day, we were flying back from Louisville, and Anna, our producer, was talking to this guy, and this guy was like, kept pointing over. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Kept pointing over to me, and I'm like, oh, he probably recognized me. And so, and I'm on the plane, and she texted me. She's like, this guy right next to me thinks you were in American Pie. And I was like, oh, Stifler for sure.
Right. No.
Biggs.
Really?
Yeah, because she asked him, she's like, what do you think, which one do you think he was in American Pie? And he goes, the one that fucks the pie.
I know I've seen you fucking a pie, man.
I can see you fucking a pie.
I mean, he's the star of the movie.
Anywho.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't want to talk about
You guys
it.
are three guys. Very good looking. I want to play a game.
Okay.
Hello.
It's called Jizzy Potato.
Fuck, marry, kill. I want you to play.
Why?
All right.
I could play it.
Yeah, let's go with
Yeah,
you.
play it.
Well, us two play it. I go first, though.
Oh, you go. You play. Come on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll be real.
Yeah, be real.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Because, I'll be honest with you. Mm-hmm. I would be gay for a laugh.
Well, we know.
Okay.
It's happened.
Good. I'm glad you know.
Yeah.
I'm glad you know this information. Okay. So, fuck, marry, kill. And, Anders, it's not because I fucked up your name earlier. And I was just doing a voice, and I didn't really fuck your name up. So I think you took that the wrong way. I would kill you, though.
That's fine.
Killed
kill you.
hers.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Look.
Huge relief over here.
It's already done.
Yeah.
It's already done with you.
Billy, Bobby, what's your name? We're good.
Oh, we're good?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, good.
Yeah.
But I would do it in a very gentle way because I know, we share the same friends and whatnot. And I think you're a talented guy. So
Thanks, man.
it would be a poison or something.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that gentle? I feel like that tears your
That
stomach
rots
up.
you from the inside.
Like really hurt.
Yeah, probably.
Internal
Yeah,
hemorrhage. Not a
What's in
big
this
deal.
potato?
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Cool.
What's in this potato?
I would have to marry you.
Marry me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because out of the three, I trust you the most.
Wow. Okay. Or is it that you just really want to fuck the shit out of Adam?
No, I don't want to fuck. It would be quick. Oh. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, long time. No. But I would have to do quick because I know him. I've known him for so long.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we probably giggled through the whole thing. Yeah, I'll come real fast. You know what I mean? But, I trust you the most, I think.
Okay.
In terms of.
Who's the top?
Yeah.
Which we mean Adam? Adam?
Yeah.
Well,
Are we giving? Are we receiving?
He's very much a gentle bottom, so I can't imagine you doing anything else or being anything else.
what do you mean I'm a gentle bottom?
You're a gentle bottom. You're like a receiver. You're not an initiator. You're just you lay there. You're a pillow princess. You're a pillow princess.
Hey,
You're a
Bobby,
dead
you're
fish.
a pillow princess. That's fine. That's fine.
But would you.
You killed him.
This episode's brought to you by
what do you
My
think?
Pillow.
So now in this fuck, marry, kill, I have to fuck you.
No, you get to.
Yeah, you get to.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah. Would you rather me fuck you?
No, I think I'd prefer the fucking probably.
Yeah. How about this? I'll pretend I'm sleeping. I'll do this with my hands, and I'll be on my stomach like this. I'll have my legs apart like this.
I don't know if that makes it better.
It doesn't.
Worse in a lot of.
Why? I will be sleeping then, not pretend.
Okay.
Still.
Is that better?
Bad. Not
think
that bad.
that's-
But I have a letter. I have my consent.
You know, I
do.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a letter,
I
a
didn't
signed
know, I
letter.
didn't know.
Adam,
Yeah.
how about Adam's sleeping? I feel like I'd prefer that way more.
Well, why do you prefer it?
Because then I don't
You're
have to
dead.
know it's happening.
Oh, I see.
He's a ghost masturbating
No,
to the
here's what. I'm on like a barbiturate.
Okay.
And I'm
Not even an opiate.
out.
barbiturate.
I'm out.
But we would still have to sign a consent form.
No, it's just
Oh, yeah.
signed. It's on my back.
Okay. All right.
Is that what we signed when we came in here?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, wow, cool.
Do you feel drowsy? Do you feel drowsy? The knobs are working.
Nom, 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 nom.
They
have
these in Hawaii.
Yeah. So your turn.
Let me see.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, what?
Yeah, it's a weird thing for me to play.
I've just
it
already.
is?
It's okay.
I've
then,
already been
yeah.
killed.
Yeah.
Well, then pick him to something else. Or fuck, all right, how about you, Gilbert? You go.
Let me ask some questions.
Okay,
To help the audience too. Audience, play along with this. Who has the largest penis?
In the world?
Shaq.
I would say Durst probably. I've only seen.
Like the people you could not meet.
Yeah. So Henri. I think Brad Pitt's one of those. I don't want to meet him.
Yeah, but Henri's really great with fans because I
I
have
don't
a
give a
couple
shit.
friends who have like hugged him in pictures. Like I know he's super gracious with fans. So you missed the opportunity.
Here's the thing: if I saw LeBar James or any of these other guys, right?
Labar.
What's his name? I don't even know. Like old timey blacks who we did the first thing with. Was it Warren Sacks? I don't care. I'm sure he's a nice guy, and I'll go barbecuing with him or go fishing.
He loves to fish.
I know. I can tell.
You could tell?
Yeah, he's old timey.
But you know, this is how it feels. Like imagine if someone were to like butcher like Sir Alex Ferguson's name and it was like, who the hell is he? Or like
I respect them. I know if I saw LeBron James, I would just bow, respect. I go.
You have to apologize to Warren Sapp for saying his name like that.
Warren Saps. I know who he is. I just
No,
think
it's
a
not
joke.
plural.
There's two of them. There's not two of them.
The twins. The Sapp
Warren
twins.
Sapp.
Yeah.
And he's a legend. I Googled him, and I
You did?
understand.
Okay.
And I love him. And if I saw him, I'll give him a big hug.
Okay.
And I give him his props.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah, he's Heisman,
didn't win the Heisman.
whatever. But all those things.
Yes.
All those things that they do.
Yes.
I understand what it is.
Super Bowl champion.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge. Bigger than I could ever imagine.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
What I'm saying is.
TR.
it's just-
Sir Alex Ferguson.
I didn't say Sir Alex Ferguson.
Oh, okay. I thought
He's not he's not, because he's a Manchester
right.
United
He's not an
guy.
Arsenal. I know. But
Right.
so
No,
who
so,
from Arsenal?
Arsene Wenger, I don't think I'd ever want to meet.
Is there anybody in Hollywood?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Brad Pitt. So here
And?
we go. Barack Obama, I would never want to meet.
What's up, Barry? You wouldn't?
No, Barry. No, Barry.
No?
No, I wouldn't want to meet him. I don't ever want to meet. I mean, it's such a. Oh yeah, here's another one.
Okay.
I don't think I would want, like what Sebastian does. I don't think I'd ever want to meet those greats.
Like the Pesci.
The Pesci, De Niro, Pacino.
yeah.
You know what I mean? The greats.
You say it like my dad. My dad used to go. You know who's a great actor?
Yeah.
Joe Pesci.
yeah.
Who said it like
Yeah.
that?
I
Didn't
don't.
you meet Lou Reed?
I didn't meet him. I chased him down the street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't meet him.
Insane.
I saw him. I was like, ah! I screamed. I chased him down.
But see, he's one of your number ones.
He's dead.
So
I know, but-
Scorsese, you'd be like, I don't want to meet him.
No. And I would. Yeah. I would. I probably wouldn't even probably do his movies even.
What?
If he offered you a role.
You wouldn't do a Scorsese?
Well, I've
movie?
never seen an Asian guy in it.
There's probably one.
Give me one
There
Asian
might
guy-
be one more. I think
Give me
he's gonna do
one Asian guy
more.
that's been in a Scorsese movie.
Well, there's one of them took place in like the railroads. I think no.
There's no railroad Scorsese movie.
Which one?
The one about the Dalai Lama.
There you go.
Boom.
Wait.
Yeah,
Boom?
you're right. You're right.
What do you mean? Scorsese did a movie about the Dalai Lama?
Yes. This is.
What was it called?
It was like in the 80s or not.
Yeah, it's like a.
I don't know. You have to IMDb it. It's.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, about a Scorsese
100%.
movie that people seen.
No,
Like a classic.
It did well.
Okay.
It was solid.
Kundun. Kundun. Kundun.
You've seen that.
It's fantastic.
You have it. So let's think of but there's some stars where, you know what, you're right though. I think I could because when I did first of all, Borderlands trailer came out today, and I'm in it.
Nice.
So thank you. So when I did that movie, there was a bunch of stars.
Who do you play in it?
Just a
Asian guy?
soldier.
Oh, soldier guy. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm in it with a bunch of big stars, and when I did it, I wasn't intimidated at all. Oh, Kundun. Oh, I saw that. And he's Asian.
He is Asian.
Yeah.
As an Asian.
Yeah.
What if he asked to recast that right now with you?
As like-
Would you
as
not
a
do
kid
it?
Let me see if I can do the face.
Kundun.
There he is.
Right?
Yeah.
Kundun older.
Kundun
He's in the
older.
city now. Things aren't going well. You know what I mean? It's a romantic comedy. He's a virgin. That life's past. Right? Let's do that. Anyway, we got to go, but Tom Segura, give him a...
Wait. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't drink anymore, but I'll tell you this. I'll be honest with you.
Yes.
When I went to the after party at the MGM Grand,
Yeah.
we went to the after party,
Yeah.
and I was walking around, people were drinking Osos. I had a friend there too that was drinking
Yeah.
Osos and stuff. And I asked her, I go, how's this vodka compared to all the vodka? She goes, you know, quite honestly, Bobby, best vodka I've ever had.
Yeah.
And I was walking around the party, and I have to, the atmosphere with Osos, I've been to vodka parties before, dude. I'm not even smiling. I'm not even doing a joke. I know you guys are going, well, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, I'm listening.
I've been to parties and bars where they've served the vodka, right? I've never been to more of a merry, charismatic, joyous party than the one that you invited me to.
Thanks.
And it's all because of Por Osos, Vodka Coast, Texas made, my friend.
It's a real deal. People think, some people were like, oh, you just threw your name on a thing, and they don't know that.
They're
like,
rude.
Well, they're rude. They don't get that, like, you can do that. We were approached to do that, where somebody just goes, here's the thing. You want to slap your name on it? We did it the other way, where we developed the vodka, we developed the branding, the bottle, the design. We went through, like, dozens and dozens of different options. So we made this from ground, from nothing. Built the whole thing up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly what you did.
Yeah.
Like the Millennium Vulcan.
We made it happen, dude.
Yeah.
I hope people like it. It goes on sale in March, California, Nevada, Texas, and Florida.
Oh, can I say nothing about the Osos?
Yeah.
Your staff
Yes.
was the nicest staff that I've ever worked with.
Really?
Yeah, they were always, because I was always lost. And whenever I saw the Osos, they would go, oh, come here, this is the way to go to the bathroom and stuff. No, they just I'm being real. They were just a really
Good.
They made me feel at home. So what I'm saying is the whole company is great.
Good. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. And
I'm the one on the left.
have you ever fought? Last question. Have you ever gotten in a fight with Bird, like a screaming match?
Screaming match, no. Disagreements where we have to sit down
And have a talk.
Yes.
And to hash things out.
Yeah, and it always works out that way.
Good.
It's a good way to like figure things out. You have to just
Anyway, I gotta go. He's gotta go. Give Tom Segura a round of applause.
thank you.
Ay makabulol Purong kaya madumdum bombola Shukubuki ay tuwito Shukuluki muki salaman Fitang bukugani ay makabulol Purong kaya madumdum bombola Shukumuki ay tuwito
I'm like, hey, what's this month? And then let's do it.
You'll come with me.
Yeah, I will go with you.
1 week or a week and a half or something. Let's do
That's too long.
A
a week.
and a half is
a
not
week.
long enough.
1 week then. 1 week. 1 week.
5 days.
Okay, 5 days.
Wait, Tommy, you're going all the way
Not
there
including
for 5
travel.
days? You
5 standard
but you
days.
lose 2 days going there.
Are you
You lose
nervous?
a whole day.
Is there a little bit of?
I think I'm nervous about like day 3. I'm gonna be like, all right, we went to the toy store like again. I don't want to go to the toy store.
Are you uncomfortable? Are you nervous about like how uncomfortable you might be though, having to face your kind of culture and identity? I think there's a little bit of a fear there in your eyes that I see.
Yeah, I have shame.
Shame?
Yeah, I have shame that I'm not Korean enough.
You feel that?
Yeah, I feel like like I said, I grew up in such a white area that I tried to be as white as I could. And it's only when I came to LA where I was like, oh, there are more Koreans here. And then I started to try to acclimate myself. But maybe it was too late to develop that.
Can you relate to that, Gil?
A little bit, yeah.
Like when you go back to the Philippines?
No, I don't know. I felt comfortable there.
The Philippines is a little different.
Different. I think it's
Yeah,
different.
But I
in
think
Korea.
it's uncomfortable for the first few days, but when you break through that, you're like, okay, now I've arrived. Because that feeling kind of comes.
You, not me. I look weird. I'm not saying that I'm ugly, all right? I like the way I look. I wouldn't change anything about me.
Yeah.
I really do. When I look in the mirror, I go, yeah, that's it.
There's Koreans that look like you there. I saw 4 Bobby Lees out there last trip.
He's not going to like that. That's not a
swear.
selling point.
Now, but
Yeah, he's not gonna like
He's
that.
not
He
gonna
wants
like
to.
that at
He
all.
wants to be one of a kind.
they don't dress like that though.
They don't dress like that, but I did see 4 Ajishis that look like. I swear. Like if I threw a beanie on them, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy.
No, but it would look awkward on them though.
Yeah.
I hold it well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could. It just looks like you.
Yeah.
No, but no. To be honest though, when I first went to Korea, or started living there, I did kind of have like a sort of like identity crisis, like cultural shock type
same,
thing.
same.
Yeah. I mean, and also it's like because I couldn't speak the language very well, I didn't know the culture very well, so everybody kind of teased me about that. But then once I learned it, and just kind of learned like the history of Korea, like why our parents came over here for opportunity, and I feel like you're a very good example of what being Korean is. To be honest, like
How long did it take you to finally feel like, okay, like
to be honest, like that, like yo, like like I know I was always proud to be Korean, but like just to figure out or to find out how much the country went through and our people went through, our parents went through, grandparents went through it, for us to just be able to even fuck around and talk and make a living off this and not worrying about like dying or like starving.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy to me, like to see how long we've come in just like 100 years. So that makes me like super proud, you know?
Yeah.
Let me ask you. You said people are teasing you in Korea,
Yeah.
right? But like, if people are teasing me out there, I don't know how offended I would be, because I think as an American, when I first went there, I felt kind of like superior in a way. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I'm just saying. I'm just being completely honest.
Yeah.
What is this
Yeah.
look?
Yeah.
What is this
Side lip, the side lip.
I'm just saying there was like kind of a superiority complex that I was like, okay.
Well, a lot of Filipinos feel that way too, going back to the Philippines.
Well, I think it's because
and that changed obviously.
like
Yeah.
being in the U.S., you feel like there's like this. You're kind of brainwashed to feel like it's like the U.S. is the shit and everything here is better than everywhere else, and then you feel hella entitled when you go.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the world has gone so much more global now, I guess. Like,
I feel like
you know,
you like when you just grow up here and only know here and don't experience other cultures, you're just ignorant to like other cultures and how good things are there.
yeah, come with us, Bobby.
I will. I realize why I don't want to go,
Why?
and this is the truth.
Okay, be honest. Yeah.
My comedy is wild for here.
Yeah.
I wonder what, like, even me farting here twice, they hated it. She's covered her mouth. I mean, they're frightened out of their wits. They're on their phone, like, I don't know where we are. You know? That's my point. It's like, so what I'm saying is I think I'm way too much for that.
Yeah. But
They don't understand it.
Are you afraid of not being funny there?
Yes.
Are people not laughing?
Oh, that's
my
what
thing.
it is.
Right? I don't know how to be funny in Korea, dude.
no, but I think like even though you can't speak Korean,
Yeah.
you know enough Korean to be funny in Korean. I feel like you.
No, there's no way. I know 6, 7 words.
Try your best Korean
Wait,
joke right
do
now.
fart jokes work in Korea?
I mean,
Like if I was on pee sick and I was like, and I farted, like would that?
I mean, they would be like, "What the fuck?" But it
It would be shocking.
It would be shocking, yeah.
It would be shocking.
But like in America, I've gotten completely naked and
On
did
stage.
jokes. On stage in front of a packed white room.
Well,
I don't give a fuck.
I don't.
If I did that there, they would put me in cuffs.
Yeah.
yeah, you would get
And
arrested.
I'd be in North Korea.
Yeah, so
They would ship me to North Korea, dude.
yeah, you can't do drugs.
Yeah.
No drugs.
no,
not drugs,
not drugs.
naked.
Just get naked.
I think.
If I walked through, hey, look at my gochu. And gochu manjo. You know what I mean? They would be like, get the cops.
Why, I don't understand.
Well,
like, every-
you would get Well, first of all, you'd get arrested here too for that.
Yeah,
to be
you can get
honest.
arrested.
No.
Why not?
I showed him the inside of my butthole, the hole, open in front of 5,000 people in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
I got fined $10,000.
Wow.
Right? But I did it.
Was it
Like
worth
it was
it?
worth every.
It was worth every dollar. Right?
Hey.
And then they were like, you can't do that. See, I made a loophole. If you come up on stage and you say a word, I'll do it. It's like sometimes it was like, Columbine. That was one of the words.
Of course.
So they're on the stage, they go, Columbine. I would show my butthole to the person on stage. But I can't do that in Korea. Yeah, it would be bad.
Yeah, but why would you?
Do you want to do that?
wanna do
I
that?
want to do, here's what.
You want to?
I'll tell you why. All these social rules that people fucking have laid down, they're just somebody else's fucking ethics and value system, right? What I'm saying is that I want to be purely free, dude.
I agree, and I think that's something special about
See
you.
this?
Yeah.
These are wings.
Okay.
And I want to fly, dude.
Why are they, it's crooked? But
I know. I'm going in a circle. Flying in a circle, dude.
Well, like comedy is your biggest muscle, and you can't flex it over there. That's your biggest fear.
That's what it is.
Well, but
exactly.
But that's the thing. It's like if you haven't tried, you don't know yet. So
oh, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
But here,
so try it out, get banned, and then
Yeah.
but Jay,
yeah.
you don't think that we have algorithms and we know where my podcast, where it does well?
Yeah.
Australia, we're going there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill it there.
Yeah.
London,
Yeah.
I'm going to kill it there.
Yeah.
We look at the algorithms in Korea.
Yeah.
Nada.
Is there any percentage in Korea?
Maybe 3 guys. Those three guys you were talking about that look like me.
It's like me and like one of my friends.
Yeah. I mean, it's like
P-Sick
not.
and Danny Cho.
It's just too. It's too. I'm not saying evolved. It's just too much.
You'd be surprised. I went there a few months ago. A lot of people tune into Tiger Belly. I swear to you. I swear.
You swear?
I swear.
On Hananim.
If you booked a venue and probably did a live podcast for maybe
how many people?
1,000 people, I think you could pack it.
There's no way.
You want to bet 1,000 people? I swear to you.
I believe you.
I promise you. There's comedy shows Danny does.
Not in English.
Not in English, but in Korean. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who speak English in Korea too. Tons.
Maybe at the military base.
No. Outside of it too.
There's a lot of foreigners there now.
There's a
Really?
lot.
Yeah, because it's right now everything is flourishing. So like every single industry is for like fashion, culinary, entertainment, like nightlife, like food and beverage. Like everything is crazy out there.
But you're right though,
Yeah.
because if you watch a movie like Old Boy,
Yeah,
you couldn't make that movie here.
yeah.
It's so crazy.
Right.
A lot of their movies are so crazy. I watch and I go, whoa. They're really like, I mean, they show a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
It's very creative, and
Yeah,
that's,
creative,
and
yeah.
and that's why it's like they don't have that. Like they didn't have a bazillion dollars to make a huge budget movie, so it's like they had to work with what they had. I feel like that's what Koreans are really good at. We're making the best outcome out of what we have, our circumstances. I
yeah.
feel like we're hella good at that.
Well, yeah, you are.
Yeah. Oh, to everybody.
Because when I did the Wonder Girls video,
Yeah.
there was no breaks.
Yeah.
I worked for 16 hours.
Work ethic.
They don't care about
and then,
SAG.
and then the food was this gigantic pot of boiling. There I am. There I am.
He's right there.
It works.
Hey,
Korea.
right
Girls,
there.
You having no facial hair is crazy.
It's weird, yeah.
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 So they just casted you just to dance around in there?
Well, because he's probably like the
No,
only
JYP was a
Asian guy
fan.
in the-
Yeah, JYP knew I was on Mad TV here.
Yeah, he was a fan,
He said,
yeah.
come on out. And he gave me so much money.
He gave you a lot, paid you a lot to be in it.
Well, I go, well, how many days of work? 1 day of work. And he goes, I'll fly you and your friend. I brought my brother, first class. They put us at the W.
Oh, wow.
Is that still there?
Of course.
Yeah. Beautiful at the time.
Yeah.
And then I worked all day though. And my brother was even, when he was watching me work, he was going, I'm sorry. There's no breaks.
Yeah.
I'm just constantly out there.
You just dance.
Yeah. It's insane. I think they know the SAG rules or something are different.
They don't care
Way
about
different.
that, yeah.
But I think that's how like the industry and like it came up so fast, and now like we're running shit
Because
basically.
while everyone else was making regulations, Korea was like, "No, we're just gonna work through it."
I have some other questions to ask you. Well, you do a Korean accent.
Korean accent.
Yeah.
Ooh, the
Can,
funny
can
thing
you
is,
do any? I've never heard you do an English Korean
I
accent.
can't.
Go.
I don't think I could even do it. I'd have to call my mom and be like, "Mom, speaking to the phone." Like,
Yeah, you do
Yeah.
one.
Oh, baby. Oh,
Wait, why does it have to be? Oh, like,
Just came out. It's,
Dude, everyone listening, watch Gnarly.
dude, it is like my fucking baby. I fucking love it so much. And I got the whole Jackass gang together for the first time in years. It was the first time we all appeared on camera together in years. Frankly, since Ryan Dunn died, we had not ever been together on camera until this. And what they did when we all got together was so special, and it was completely inspired by you and your buddy Mike Campow.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Remember you said, I got this photographer.
Mike Campo, yeah.
You said, I got this photographer. The guy's fucking incredible. He wants to shoot a photo of you. Right? He wants
Yeah.
The photo was...
I had something to do with I'm the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I remember.
And you were there.
I'm the guy.
We shot photos together.
Yeah.
We shot photos.
That's right. That guy's the best.
You and me together.
Yeah.
You came over to my apartment building.
Yeah.
This guy had a vision. The vision was, I'm going to make an image of Steve-O duct taped to a wall.
That's right.
And so I was like, oh, all right, sounds cool. Like, let's fucking do it. And I'm thinking we're going to duct tape me to a wall because, oh, no. All you have to do is just put a few strips just to get the idea of it. I'll Photoshop the rest.
Yeah.
And that kind of goes against everything I studied.
Yeah.
I'm like, I went along with it.
Yeah.
You know, and the image came out. It was
So great. I remember it.
completely incredible image.
Yeah.
But it was nagging at me for the longest time. It was fucking bothering me. I'm like, here this, and it performed really well with all the likes on social media. But I knew in my heart that shit's fucking fake.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking fake. And so when I started with my YouTube channel, I said, you know what, one of my videos, I said for one of my YouTube videos, I'm gonna make amends to my audience for showing them some fake shit.
Yeah.
And so it was an old video, and we duct taped me to a wall. I stood on stools and they duct taped me until they pulled away the stools and I'm stuck.
Yeah.
And I was defenseless. And everybody shot fireworks at me. Like while I was duct taped to a wall.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
But as I was up there, I thought, man, how fucking cool would it be? I'm here, I can't get down. I'm powerless, I'm defenseless. How cool would it be if they just fucking left me here? If you get it, all of a sudden it was a time lapse. You see the sun go down, the sun come up, and I'm still there. But the thing was that I had to come down because I was going to go speak at a meeting.
Yeah.
I gotta go carry the message of sobriety. I gotta go. So I had to come down, and so now it was still bothering me. It was still bothering me that here this great thing duct taped to a wall, and it wasn't like, I was like, man, I'm defenseless.
Let it go.
I was like, man,
Let it go.
So I was like, this idea still hasn't been done like to its potential. So I got all the Jackass guys to duct tape me to a fucking billboard truck. You know those ones?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I know, but that was a different one. That was a different. This was on a truck, the kind of truck that drives around Las Vegas, promoting all the shows.
Yeah.
I got a fucking billboard truck.
Wow.
Yeah. They duct taped me to the side of the fucking truck.
Yeah.
They're hitting baseballs at me like dangerous fucking brain damage style fucking, and it's just like, and then in this beautiful symbolic way, like Johnny Knoxville, Bam Margera, all the guys, all of them together, and they tape me to this fucking billboard truck and hit the baseballs, and then they send me off, and my buddy Preston drives the truck down the fucking highway with me taped to the side of it.
Yeah.
And this was for the.
You're not scared?
It's so symbolic.
Are you scared?
I was.
You're on the freeway.
I was on the freeway, yeah. And
You don't be scared?
underneath the tape, we had straps that were.
Oh,
that were
okay,
solid.
okay.
But it was so symbolic because here's this is my roots, the Jackass guys, and like they were a little bit, like, oh, Steve was with his stand up, but now they accepted it, and it was like they're here to like film this opening sequence for my special,
Yeah.
and symbolically send me off down the highway to go to the theater, that's the opening sequence.
wow.
And I taped the fucking thing in Denver, so you see this truck with me taped to it go through the desert, fucking past Vegas, fucking in the mountains with the fucking snow. Like all the way to the theater in Denver.
Yeah.
And that's where I taped the special, and all the guys fucking intermittently came out on stage to do humongous stunts live before the audience.
Wow.
Like
Wow.
peppered in throughout this act.
Wow.
And the act has all the footage edited into it on top of that. So it's just multimedia from start to finish.
Oh wow.
And it's my baby, dude. I spent over $250,000 just producing the fucking thing.
Wow.
With all the different shoots. That's not including hospital bills. With the fucking 15% of my body had skin grafts on it from the final scene where we blew up my living room with me in it. Third degree burns all over 15% of my body.
Jesus Christ.
And that's not including fines and with the crimes.
The crime.
Yeah.
Not including legal, with the whatever. And then and this was the most heartbreaking fucking thing, because to your point about how I am a crossover, despite having done the work and despite how much it improved like my performing by studying it, and by the time I taped this special, I was bona fide ready to tape this special. This one was not a misfire, and it had the whole Jackass gang, and it was completely original and everything but the footage that I cut into it was so explicit that ruled out any kind of Comedy Central. The only place this could have lived would be Netflix or Showtime or HBO. I had a lot of dick, a lot of drugs, like a lot of crime,
Yeah.
and a lot of grievous bodily harm.
Yeah.
And so it was limited in where it could go, but those places that could have showed it, they took issue with what you were talking about. They were like, oh no, we can't get in the business of Steve-O doing stand-up comedy because he's not. He's a crossover. So I fucking spent over $250,000 producing that thing, and then I couldn't sell it to Netflix. They fucking passed on it. I'm like, what? I felt like Dr. Dre sitting on The Chronic, right? Dr. Dre said he went to fucking every record label with The Chronic, and every record label rejected it. And I believe that's why he started Aftermath. He said, fuck you, and fucking look at him now.
Yeah.
You know? And so I was heartbroken. I was devastated. Netflix fucking passed on my baby, and I thought it was a fucking masterpiece. And then, you know, I the first thing I did was like, oh, okay, all right. I fucking, you know, I doubled down, and I started shooting everything for my next hour, where now I'm bringing the footage on the road with me. So now when you see my tour, you're going into a multimedia live show, and there's no more fucking memory lane. I'm not telling old stories. Like, I'm talking about, it's the bucket list show. Now I'm knocking out the fucking heaviest stunt that just, for very good reason, never happened.
All right, let me ask you something. Do you think, because that infuriates me, all right? It infuriates me.
It broke my heart.
It breaks my heart.
To get my special passed on broke my heart. In hindsight, is the fucking best thing that ever happened to me, because
I want to let you know, Steve, is that, I'll just say it. I was pitching a show at Netflix with Joe Coy, and Howie Mandel is with us because he's producing the thing that Joe Coy and I. And Howie's like, these two are very good stand-ups, and the executives in the room looked at me and they go, you do stand-up? To me. And this is 7-8 months ago. Okay? My heart cracked into my body. And it melted into my fucking soul. Right? My point is that don't take it personally, right, that they passed on it.
Well, I mean, of course, I take it personally.
I know,
Like,
it's hard
and
not to.
they even the guy who's in charge of buying